Welcome to another episode of the Brother PL podcast. We're on a little bit earlier today, but we had to do it. We got a hot topic, but there's actually two hot topics, not just one, two. And we're so glad that you are here with us again tonight. I'm one of your hosts, O'Shea Duke Jackson. You can find my lifestyle magazine, www.negromanosphere.com. You want to make sure that you go and visit that. If you're looking for the free ebook that we have, How to Stop Simping in 24 Hours, all you got to do is go to the website, subscribe, okay, put your email in, confirm your email. I'll send that ebook to you. I do that daily. Okay, my main channel is O'Shea Duke Jackson over on YouTube. That's my biggest channel, over 41,000 subscribers. Check me out over there. And let me introduce the controversial but one of the greats on here, Steve the Dean. What up, Steve?
Hey, what's going on, big dog? Thank you for having me on, man. I appreciate it.
All right. And so, Steve, where can they find you at?
Guys, if y'all want to find me, you can go to www.themanmindset.com, guys. We are going to be having a live show tonight, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the station.
All right. Now, for those of you, I won't be doing the Patreon inbox today because it's just too much goddamn work to do. We'll do it tomorrow. Steve, here we have a hot topic that the brothers are wanting us to talk about. And that is, we'll talk about two things today. First thing is Jemele Hill, the less than stellar ESPN show host. ESPN is tanking, by the way. It's a terrible network as of late. But Jemele Hill first came on to kind of national controversy when she called Donald Trump a racist, something to that effect, a bigot. So she did it on Twitter, okay? And she was not reprimanded for it. Now, ESPN's owned by Disney. They're very peculiar in dealing with employees, but fair enough, she didn't do it at ESPN. Now, Jemele Hill didn't take that lightly, okay? What she did was, now on her Twitter, she's talking about your Cowboys owner, Jerry Jones, who himself is he's no stranger to controversy himself, but what Jemele Hill said is, hey, because Mick Jones said if anybody doesn't acknowledge the flag, he's going to bench them. And so what Jemele Hill told the people is, if he does that, you guys should just boycott Cowboys advertisers. Now, that did get her suspended by ESPN for 2 weeks. So, Steve, let's talk about Jemele Hill in your opinion. Let's talk about your Cowboys potentially being boycotted. It's the idea that she's putting out there. How do you feel about Jemele Hill? How do you feel about this suspension? Should she have been fired?
Well, I like that guy. I think he's a very...
Can't hear you, Steve. Can't hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you hear me now?
A little bit better, yes.
I was saying I like that guy. He's a very articulate guy. He's pretty cool.
Jerry Jones?
Oh, no, Jemele Hill. But figure that'll wake your motherfucking ass up. But anyway, they don't understand that the NFL, the owners, and ESPN are all kind of like intertwined one another with sponsorship. It is the same sponsorship, O'Shea, that pays Jemele Hill's salary. Okay. ESPN is not paying her salary from their money. They're paying it with sponsorship.
Right. And
when you want to boycott Jerry Jones, the domino effect is saying you want to boycott the NFL and then also boycott ESPN. And Mickey ain't playing that shit. She was told on her time not to do what she did, but to sit there and say boycott the Cowboys advertising is just like saying boycott ESPN because they're so tied in together. And guys, the phone lines are open if y'all want to call in.
Okay, so here's what we can do. It's 515-605-9373. Please call in. We'd love to hear from you and everything like that. But Steve, you make a very strong point. And see, here's where Black liberalism, which I feel is a complete disease, this is where it bites you in the ass. So we got to talk about that real quick because there's been some people caping for her. I've heard, I haven't seen it myself, but I did hear Boyce Watkins came to her defense. And see, Al Sharpton. I can't verify these things, but I can pretty much bet that there have been some people who have come to her defense. Here's the problem with Jemelle Hill and people like her, in my opinion. Number one, you are working for an organization that doesn't need you. Okay, you have no influence on that organization. They can get rid of you and replace you tomorrow. Okay. 2, you're not talented at what you do. All right. 3, there is, for somebody to say, try to influence people to boycott. Again, you're not very understanding of how you get paid, which is stupid. That's just like saying, hey, if you don't like me, shoot me in the head. This is exactly how you get paid. And what happens is when liberalism goes too far, you then come back and you bite yourself in the ass. My question to you, Steve, is why isn't she fired? Because she didn't take the first hint. I'm sure they talked to her about, hey, you can't say stuff like this. You need to watch what you say. But Jemelle Hill is showing that she doesn't care. Why is she not terminated, Steve?
Well, she's a Black woman. That's why she's not terminated. To terminate her would be because times are real sketchy right now, and everybody's on eggshells about everything. I mean, just a little while ago, a few days ago, Dove soap did a commercial with a Black woman taking her shirt off, and it was a white woman, and a white woman took her shirt off, and I think it was an Asian woman. But Black women got mad at that. Dove backed up and got rid of the commercial. So the times are kind of weird right now. They can't do that. But get into what you were saying that a lot of people don't understand, and this is the ignorance of I would say Blacks, because this is what it's all about, is that most Blacks who agree with this shit are the biggest fucking hypocrites known to man. Because if she's all about if everybody's all about this bullshit that's going on with the NFL, number one, why aren't you at your job taking a fucking knee? If you're so adamant about all this shit and then everybody standing up for this and that or kneeling for shit, you should be taking a knee at your fucking job, but you're not doing it. But you want to see someone else do it. But number 2, O'Shea, what they got to understand is all this stuff is happening that it's sad Black people don't understand that you work for a company. That's what you were saying, O'Shea. She works for ESPN, right. Meaning that if you sign that name to the contract, you are on ESPN time when you're at work and when you're off of work. And that's what you motherfuckers don't get. You think just because she clocks in and clocks out, she can do whatever she wants? Absolutely not. Because anything you do that affects Mickey Mouse, either at work or away from work, is going to have a serious consequences to it. And that's what these motherfuckers don't understand, O'Shea.
You know what? I got to give Black women some credit here. Typically, me and you, I'm a little bit more to the middle than even you when it comes to Black women. But what I will give Black women credit for, and this is what Black men got to understand: Black women make people respect their spending power. I'm gonna say it again. Black women make people respect their spending power. And what that means is if something happens that Black women feel that they don't like, they will bitch and complain and threaten to take away their spending power from that particular client. Yeah. Now, let's be real here. Black women do a lot of things wrong. In this case, they do stick together. Let's talk about Shea Moisture products. Okay, Shea Moisture had a commercial where there was a white woman in the commercial, something like that. What did Black women do? Threaten to take away their spending power.
Yes.
And when they do that, the company immediately comes out and apologizes. The same thing, I believe it was Tyrese has some things concerning Black women. They threatened to take away that. He came out and apologized. And see, as black men, and this is a black male show, I know we're talking about this, but what black men don't understand is while black women are getting ahead and beating you to the punch, the Jews they threaten, hey, if you do something that we don't like, we're not going to support you. Even if it doesn't make sense, we're going to make you apologize because we're going to threaten you with our spending power. Now, this is what you niggas don't get. This is how you don't. This is why I say black men, when it comes to stuff, you guys we're very stupid as a group. We're very dumb and we're very ignorant. We don't play that same game, brothers. We don't ever come out and say, you know, this particular movie made us look stupid. This particular, what we do, we take it on the chin. We take it on the chin and don't trip off it. But what happens is it keeps happening, right? We need to do, and the reason why Jemele Hill, if she does get fired, you're right, Steve, and ABL's right. They're going to take away their spending power. They're going to threaten to boycott anybody ESPN is dealing with. But when it comes to us, we don't do that. We don't play the game. And that's what keeps us at the bottom of the fucking barrel. We gotta say that, Steve.
No, you're absolutely right. But and I think the reason why we are like that, we are too busy fighting for the wrong things. Instead of sitting around being so problematic and pointing the finger and crying about what has happened in our past, we're not banding together to work together to build a great present and a great future for not only us, but for our generations after us. And I think that's some of the issues that we have as black men. We're so busy looking for an excuse or a reason to want to bitch, to not want to do anything, to place blame, to run from that. Again, they don't want to do anything. But unfortunately, this comes back to mom teaching these young men that you're not supposed to stand for anything. You're supposed to just be emotional, man.
Okay, Steve, here's what we want to tie in today. I know it's going to be a little bit difficult, right? We're going to talk about still this, we'll take some callers, but let's hit on the other second topic that we want to talk about today, and that's Tiffany Jolene, okay? Tiffany Jolene. Now, again, brothers, I want you to see how this works. ESPN, who has a rude employee who doesn't want to follow the rules, and Jemelle Hill. Black women will support Jemelle Hill, and the liberal blacks will also as well, okay? What we have now is a white model, again, who has the backing of black women. Like I said, comes out with this particular article and statement on Facebook, Steve. I believe I tagged you in it. And her name is Tiffany Jolene. And then pretty much what she did is taking a jab at black men who want to specifically date white women. I guess, you know, Steve, that could be in this group, right? And she says, if your primary reason for dating white women is because you're under the self-centered delusion that they are more submissive and understanding of your inherent refusal to get your shit together without the help of a romantic partner, I am not the Caucasian for you, she wrote in the status update. Now, she said some other things too. So pretty much what she's saying is a lot of black men are looking to date white women because those white women are not going to check them on their bullshit like black women. And those black men are looking to get with white women to basically have a better life, to get a better quality of life because they can't do it for themselves. That's what I'm getting out of it. And then let me read some other things. You're likely to be intentionally targeting a certain brand of white women because they're not privy to your bullshit as black women. Having been raised around or by you, she says, you highlight your disapproval of black women because of their independent strength. They are much more difficult for you to manipulate. Okay, so here we have again, Steve, ESPN catering to Jemele Hill, who's a black woman. Now you have a white woman, very beautiful, doesn't need black women support. But look at the message that she just said against black men. She's putting black men in the box. Again, getting a large rapport with black women. Now you see black women changing the narrative for some white women who black men like, right? Now look at that. Tiffany Jolene, I'm pretty sure she'll come up with some kind of marketing thing or some product. Dude, people realize that black women have a big fucking spending power. And they're going to talk to that narrative. Steve, as a black man who is married to a white woman, how do you feel about this, what she's saying? This is a fine-ass white chick, too, dog. She ain't ugly.
I think what a lot of people have to understand is this woman right here, which is pretty odd. When you go to her page, she only has one friend, okay? She only has one friend in her Facebook, which is pretty odd. I don't know, man. This is kind of odd because a lot of black men were saying this is like a black woman acting like a white girl.
No, it's really her. It's really her. It's no doubt about it. It's her.
Okay, I'm just saying. Well, if you go to her page, she's only got one friend, which is odd. I mean, like I say, it's like a dummy book. But anyway, if it is her, this is what happens with a lot of black women who feel. I mean, a lot of white women who feel guilty.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of white women who hang out with black women that feel guilty that every time she's out with these black women, black men bypass the black women and try to talk to her. And you know how it is with women. That they're very catty and they're very cutthroat. So in order for her to fit in, of course she's gonna come to the defense of these black women. Of course she's gonna say what she wants to say, because guess what? Where do you think she got all the information from? Where do you think she got it from? Black women sitting around complaining about black men. That's where she got all that shit from. But all this stuff about, what did she say about being in it? I'm trying to find the article she wrote, O'Shea. Trying to find out.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. It's the New York Post has talked about it. Several websites. I'll send it to you on Facebook. So this is actually a real woman who wrote this. It's not a troll. Is getting press from everywhere. It's not. It's an authentic thing.
All right. PSA for black males on my friend list. Most importantly, popping up on my inbox. I'm concaution for you, baby. My primary reason for dating. If your primary reason for dating white women is because you're under the self-centered delusion that they're more submissive and understanding of your. See, this is where this is the first problem that she wrote. I got found it, O'Shea. See, right here is that. See, they are under them. See. Again, that's what black women always say. That's what, again, it's odd that she's saying what most black women are always saying. If they're saying, if it's not your mama being black, is that, you know what? Oh, you messing with them because you can't handle a strong, independent Nubian queen. So you got to go to those weak, submissive other, I don't know, those bays or those snow bunnies or whatever they want to call them, okay? Let's see here. She talks about if you can fix your unmanicured fingers to type anything. Let me say. I mean, she's saying so much stuff, man, that you can just tell that even though she's writing this, I'm sure she's speaking for black women who are frustrated that they are the last to be picked when it comes to relationships.
Okay, so here's the thing, Steve. We gotta be honest though. I gotta play devil's advocate today.
Okay. We
gotta play devil's advocate. We're being a little bit biased here. Here's what we have to talk about, Steve. What we gotta talk about is there are black men who like non-black women, right? Now, I don't have a problem with black men liking whoever they have. Hell, I live in Poland. And I see, black dudes with, white women and stuff like that. And I'm not, against it myself personally. But do you know what happens? A lot of black men who don't like black women will go and share their frustrations with other groups of women. It's not like that we don't make this shit. What I think is happening is with this particular white woman, and a lot of white women who date black men know this. Black men go to white women or non-black women and talk shit about why they hate black women and don't want to date. That's something that black men do. That's what black women do. Black men do. A lot of black men will go to white women and talk shit about, I hate black bitches and all this. So what I'm getting from the article and what she's saying is not because black chicks are told her this, but we got to be honest. A lot of black men do go to other groups of women and talk cash shit about black women. Now, I don't disagree as to why they don't, because black women sure the fuck will go to white men and talk shit about us. You know, we just might not do it as much. But what's happening is these white chicks that like black men, they know that black men have a problem with black women. They know that. And those who like black men, they capitalize on it. Because those white chicks understand that black men hate weed, black men don't like tattoos, black men don't do this. So those white women, a lot of times, they like to hear that. Because think about it, for the most part, white women who like black men typically are not friends with black women, from what I understand, from what I can see. Typically, sometimes, and just like white dudes who like black women, you have a lot of white dudes, men, who will fuck the shit out of black women, can't stand this, right? So white women, and especially if she's a good-looking white woman, she don't really have a lot of black female friends, dog. That's just not how that works. You know what I'm saying? And especially white dudes who like nothing but black women, you know, a white dude can love nothing but black women and hate black men. So Steve, can we not say that black men are not going over to white women and talking shit about black women, and white women are hearing this all the time?
Well, I think so, but it's no different from you going from one job to another. When you go to a new job, sometimes you do talk about the old job. This is how it is.
Okay.
And I'm not saying it's a right or wrong thing to do, but I think when a lot of these men, I think what a lot of these men are doing is when they're with these white women or Asian or Spanish or non-black women, let's just say non-black women, when they feel a sense of relief, when it's like you going through hell and fire and brimstone, and then you open this door where you see rainbows, sunshine, peace. You hear the birds chirping. It's like Snow White. You see the fucking deers and the fucking squirrels walk up to you, and it's like you feel like singing a song. Of course, you're gonna sit there and be like, "Well, shit, this is how I can't. This is how it's supposed to be. This is how. Wait. Are you seriously treating me like this? Are you seriously not bitching? Now again, I'm not saying all, but you're seriously." You're not mad all the time, and you're not dizzy. Oh my God! Because it's a culture shock for anybody that has dealt with black women, and I'm not saying all, but the majority of the anger and all this, my daddy that pushed me on the swing and all that shit they deal with, they cross over to another race, and sometimes it's not even white. It could be Middle Eastern, it could be Chinese, it could be anything non-black. No, matter of fact, O'Shea, let me even take one even deeper. It can be a black, non-American black woman. So let me scratch that, because there are black women like this outside of the state. So when they're dealing with what they're dealing with, and then they come over into this land of a black woman that's not a black woman from the United States, or a non-black woman that begins to talk, smile, treat them well, and all this other stuff, it's like a culture shock to them, O'Shea, where they're like, shit, this can't be true. You ain't gonna believe this, but what I used to deal with was da-da-da-da, and that's how it goes like that.
Okay, but I'm not saying that that's not how it goes. What I'm saying is now that you have a white girl confirming what white women have been, like, I interviewed a few white women on my channel, and black men do go to white women talking shit. Now, we got to understand this. Black men do feel, for the most part, and I personally feel this, you get with white women, it's easier. You get with white women, you don't have to do as much. When you deal with black women, and I can tell you this and I'm pretty sure Olu can tell you this because he lives in London. I'm now living in Poland. With white women, you don't have to do as much to get a better looking one, right? What am I trying to say here? To get a good looking black woman as a black man, it's much more difficult. Like, for the most part, you can find an unattractive black dude with a white woman that looks good, or attractive Asian woman. Almost, it's not uncommon. To find an unattractive black dude and an attractive black woman, Never happens. Hardly. Never happens. So what black men understand is if you want to be a black dude and get a hot black chick, it's hard work. It's hard work. Like your shit need to be together for the most part. It's a lot of competition amongst, black neighborhoods and stuff like that for a good looking black chick. So what black dudes understand is, okay, listen, if black girls, at least when I was coming up, white girls, they'll suck your dick. Black girls won't do that shit. They're gonna be more submissive. You know what I'm saying? And dealing with a black chick that looks good, you're gonna have to have something going on. You're gonna either be really good looking, or you're gonna have your money shit together. White women don't really judge that the same things and characteristics that black men do. So a lot of white women understand that black men will target them because they think that they're easy. This is the reason why a lot of white chicks, they understand that a lot of black dudes, we think white women are easy, dog. Let's just keep it real. We think that white women are easier to fuck. We think that white women will put up with our shit more. That's why we want to fuck with them. Versus black women, because black women are a little bit violent. These motherfuckers crazy. Black women crazy. Steve, am I lying when I say this? We do think white women are easier, right?
It's not easier to get along with.
Easier than everything. That means easier to get money from, easier to fuck, easier motherfucker catch us cheating. No, forgive you. Yes, we do. You don't think so?
You have the pussy more than white women do. I mean, look
yes.
You already know that shit because they desperate. But anyway, that's no different. Anyway, what I'm saying about these white women,
okay,
it's not the fact that they're easier, it's the fact that their behaviors and their attitudes towards them. Because a man has to go out his door every day. He's got to deal with he's got to drive through the bullshit of traffic. He's got to get to his job and deal with the political cutthroat of the motherfuckers that's trying to either cut him or leapfrog him to another position. For some black men, they got to deal with certain racisms maybe in the job, if there are any, to come home through traffic and all that stuff. Like Chris Rock said, he just wants to come home and eat the big piece of chicken. He don't want to come home to just misery and fucking bitching and moaning and whining and anger and again, O'Shea, it's not a thing of easy. It's just, listen, she doesn't have to be necessarily white. She can be a non-black American woman.
Well, but what we're talking about in this case, though, is just...
Okay, in this case, okay, I'll leave everybody else. I just told the white woman, if he comes home, if he has a choice of coming home to that or coming home to somebody that's cooking in the kitchen or giving him a back massage, ask him about his day. What can I do to make your day better? I'm glad to see you. I appreciate you for what you are and what you do. And I'm not saying all white women are like that, but I'm saying if you're getting that from the women instead of black women, where are you going to go? I mean, goddamn it, O'Shea. Well, look, if you have a choice between steakums, those little thin pieces of steak, or a big bone-in red New York steak rib, where the fuck you think you gonna go? You ain't gonna go to no fucking Spam or ham and all that other shit. Listen, the thing is that black men have choices, and that's the problem black women hate. And it was a time we didn't have choices because white women or non-black women didn't have the bodies of the black woman. That's what they always was riding on, O'Shea. Yeah, them girls, them flat butts, they ain't got the body of a strong sister and all that other shit, right? Now, these white girls have stepped the fuck up, and now not only do they have the body, they got the real hair, but they also got an attitude, not all of them, but they have an attitude that wants to work with you and support you.
Okay, but here's the thing, Steve. What this white girl is saying is she's not like that, okay? In other words, a lot of you dudes are trying to get with white women because, number one, you don't have your shit together, and black women know that you don't have your shit together. So now you're coming over to white women thinking that you can get it over here easy. That's what she's saying. Now, what we got to understand is a lot of brothers, we do think that, hey, white women are going to be, more with the program. They don't mind if they have a little bit more money, they're going to take care of you. They will let you drive their car. They will let you, white women are known for being a little bit more, with the program. And that's what she's been getting from the black men that have been approaching her. And I believe that she can't be lying because that's what niggas do. We look at black men look at white women. For example, I'll give you a good example here. Anybody who heard of Phil Cole versus Phil Cole on YouTube? Guy helped me out when I first started. Me and him had a little back and forth and shit when I was first getting started. But anybody know about Phil Cole versus the world? There's a big channel, almost 50,000 subscribers. Okay, Phil Cole. Phil Cole said it himself that he didn't really do well with black women in America and didn't do good with American chicks, right? But here's the thing. What's the real reason that Phil Cole lives in Russia? Phil Cole gets all types of play from white women in Russia, right? It's something that niggas know. That's why a lot of dudes like going to the Ukraine or going to Russia. We think that white women are going to be easier. It's just something that we got to think about. We think all around white women are easier, more submissive, and they're going to be, if you're a dude that really ain't got his stuff together, you ain't really balling, well, then it's better to be amongst white women because you can get higher quality white women without having as much shit than higher quality black women. That's how black men feel. And we can't sit here and lie and say we think white women are more gullible. What this white lady is saying, I'm not like that. I'm like the typical, you can't take advantage of me.
Well, no, but you're right. But most of these black women are fucking ain't shit, irresponsible motherfuckers. So, true. I mean, come on, they are. They're, and I'm not. And again, you're absolutely right. We have tons of black women that are responsible. And for anybody who wants a pat on their back because you're paying your rent and you're working, fuck motherfucker, that's what you're supposed to be doing. So right. You can't pat on your back for that shit. We got a 111 call, but anyway. But what I'm trying to say is this. Again, O'Shea, you're taking the word easy. Now wait, let me ask you this question. Okay, you're saying that because she's being supportive, she's being easy.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that black men feel that white women are easier all the way around.
Well, what about maybe it's not easy? Maybe it's supportive. Look,
dog, it's easy. Niggas think white women and other women are easier than black women. Easier to fuck, easier to get along with, easier all of that shit.
Easy to
That's
fuck.
what niggas think. We can't sit here and lie about. That's what they think.
All you gotta do is just tell it. All you gotta do is be a pro-black or sit around and tell you. Look. Let me tell you what these motherfuckers doing to the black women. Come on, man, stop that. You know, O'Shea. They come out pro. These are the ways they sleep with them. They try to be pro-black. That's the number one thing. Right. Then number two, they tell them that they're Nubian queens and gods, and that's number two. Number three, they come to the Captain Saberhole. They come to these black women's rescue, and they try to knock a person like me out. Oh, fuck him, he a coon. And then on the back end, try to talk to her on the back end with DMs and all that other stuff. Then you got the ones that know she got kids. So he's like, man, I know she fucking. So you know what? Let me go ahead and try to play daddy and get some candidate kids. I know she desperate, lonely, and needy. So it's easier to fuck her. So it's not like black women you're not trying to say they ain't hard. They're even more easy. Because you know what? The thing about white women, they might be easy, but you know what? They do have certain types of standards that black women don't have. Not all. They do have certain types of standards.
I'd agree with that.
Huh?
I'd agree with that. I agree with that.
So just because she's easy in the eyes, okay, what do black women always used to say in the 90s? The late 80s, in the 90s, in the 2000s. I ain't doing that. You need to go find yourself a white girl. I ain't doing that. You need to go find yourself a white girl. You need to go find yourself a white girl. A white girl. A white girl. A white girl. And then he's like, hey, well, yeah, maybe I need to go what this white thing's about. And then he goes over to the land of the white non-black woman and gets treated like a fucking king. And he's like, why would I want to go back if I'm being treated the way I want to be
No,
treated.
I understand that, Steve. We're not talking about that. But what we're saying is the whole. We gotta understand, dog. Not all white women are like dog. I've seen some niggas with some white bitches, bruh. I'm gonna keep it real with you like this, dog. Most niggas I see with white women, and I know y'all gonna. The white women that you niggas deal with, on average. Oh boy. Let's just say you niggas are better off dating duplexes. The most of you dudes that date white women they are fat as fuck.
Oh.
They are broke. They are dusty, and you just might as well stay with a black chick anyway. On average, most of you niggas, and I see you dating your white chicks be uglier as fuck. Most of y'all. No. Even over here in Poland, dude, when I see one of you African niggas with one of these, dog, the worst looking chicks over here, the best looking chicks over here, you never see niggas with the best of one. I hardly ever, 1% of the time. So on average, yeah, you might be getting a good treatment, but your bitch still ugly as fuck. This is the truth.
Have you seen the precious type women that these brothers been messing with?
Yeah, I have.
So-called thick. These thick sisters that are two pieces of meat away from being 400 pounds, and they doing the same thing. Look, listen, I just say those guys must have a fat fetish, because all these other women who are in the gym, because I don't understand where you seeing this at, because the thing that you notice about non-black women is that they are always in the gym. You want to know why? Because they know if they get something, some of them do this for white guys, they end up with black guys. But they know, unlike black men, these white men will not tolerate a woman over a certain pant size, maybe a 5 or a 6. They won't tolerate that shit. So if you notice and you go to your gym, these white women are always constantly working out and staying fit. Why? Because they know that these white dudes are not going to tolerate this. Now, they will then meet some brothers as well. But the black men don't hold these women to any standards. When's the last time you went to a gym and saw a bunch of black women in there working out? You see black women in there, little here and there, but it's majority of non-black women, because they know that most men will not put up with fat. Whereas for us black men, we have been raised and taught that, because maybe mom was fat, auntie was fat, that you know what, it's okay to love a big fat woman. You know, I want to love a fat woman. You know, it's okay. You know, man, get the fuck out of here, man. We got to call one more.
Hold on a second. VEJ48, bingo. O'Shea doesn't associate with athletic black men. Hold on, 09, you niggas right there. Everybody look at VEJ48. Don't say nothing, just look at it. I want to teach you niggas about coming on here talking shit. Look at this motherfucker right here. The slave that stole Kunta's foot. Look at this motherfucker.
Oh, damn.
Nigga, are you in an outhouse? I mean, just click your thing. Click it. Look. Don't stop the show. Everybody stop insulting Africans. Motherfucker, I insult you, bitch. Get your ass out here. Go look at this nigga shit. Nigga, you look like you just got out. You on ankle monitor. You just did 20 years for smuggling Kool-Aid jammers. If you ever bring your motherfucking ass on this show talking about who I don't connect, nope, in the dungeon. Training for what, motherfucker? What you training for? A barbecue contest? You just throw Spalding basketballs across the street for fun, nigga. You ain't training for what? Maybe you're training to get a better goddamn house, nigga. Shut your motherfucking ass up and come on. Don't associate. Hey, you ain't getting no pussy in there looking like you in somebody's goddamn refrigerator. You ain't even in the goddamn room. You in the ice box next to the goddamn chicken nuggets. If you don't shut your motherfucking ass up, agree, but I'm ugly. No, we ain't talking about how ugly you are. I'm just talking about the fact that you in somebody's goddamn washing machine taking photos, nigga. I told you, you're a struggle mania. You look like, number one, I ain't gonna talk about you being hella black or ugly, because I'm hella black and ugly. But the thing about it is, you're suffering from struggle mania. You got this little ass room that you in, okay? You look like your breath stank. You like you got a DUI for drinking spiked non-alcoholic water. You're a struggle mania, nigga. You got so much shit going on in your life. You just got so many things going on at once, nigga. Struggle mania ass nigga. And you bring your black ass in this goddamn shit, talking shit to me, motherfucker. Why? Who whooped your motherfucking ass?
I say call in.
No, what they should have did, the preacher, when you got baptized, he should have drowned your motherfucking ass. In the name of the Father, Son, and the goddamn Holy Ghost. Hold on a second, Kawaki Dangodi, get his bitch ass out of here. Now, let me go back to this other nigga. This motherfucker like he a goddamn bass guitar player for Leroy's band and shit over at the Blues Club. It's this motherfucker right here. This nigga. Just stay tight, Steve. Time for me to roast some of you motherfuckers. You niggas ain't got too goddamn slick. Some of you niggas ain't even been up the goddamn country. Out the goddamn shit. This motherfucker, what was his nigga name? Zit something. Hold on a second. This motherfucker, he left. You better have deleted your comment, nigga. I have some words for your motherfucking ass too. Let me find you. Nigga. Just let me find you. Hold on. I got you, nigga. I got you. Don't worry about nothing. I got your ass, nigga. I got something for your ass tonight, nigga. Hold on. Where was he at? Bring his ass back. Hey, fuck them callers. We'll get to y'all in a minute. I want that nigga back. Hold on. He had said something. He had said something smart. Thought I didn't see it. I see everything you motherfuckers are saying. Hold on. He deleted it. Hold on. Don't delete it. Bring your ass back, nigga. I'm searching for your comment, nigga. When I find your comment, I'm gonna roast you, nigga. When I find that shit, I'm gonna cuss you out, nigga. You gonna learn not to fuck with me. You gonna learn not to fuck with me. Ooh yeah. You niggas be talking so much shit, I'm gonna roast your motherfucking ass to death. Hold on. Hurry go! Oh! God, thank God for Jesus. Zitz 99. This nigga who looking like he OD'd at the goddamn church function. Plain James ain't my thing. We went in here all day, babe. Melting pot. Niggas got banned ones of all types. You know this. Okay, I'm gonna cut you some slack because you from the same area I'm from. All right, shout out to you, player. But you know you look kind of high, like you've been smoking that shit. Okay. You know goddamn well that you niggas stay fucking fat bitches. It's some of you niggas got bad bitches, but not most of you niggas. Most of you niggas is fucking fat bitches. I don't give a fuck what Steve say. Most of you niggas is fucking bitches that look worse than me. You niggas will fuck anything with a pussy and an ass too. You niggas are sick. I see you niggas. Listen, dog, I seen you niggas all across the world. I'd have been in Africa. I'd have been all across goddamn Europe. I see you niggas in the Bahamas, and you was fucking bad bitches over there too. You niggas are nasty. What the fuck you niggas talking about? I see you niggas fucking all type of shit. You dusty niggas. I know you niggas. I know y'all. Like, I don't know. I grew up with you motherfuckers. The fuck you talking about? So sorry, Steve. I had to get on my.
Are you good?
Hold on. How many calls we got? Are you eating it? Are you eating chicken and watermelon? Let me check out the super chat. Hold on a second. All the time I see them with 9s and 10s. No, you will, but that's gonna be 10% of the time. Nigga, most of you niggas is fucking dusty bitches. Cause most of you niggas get dusty hoes. Let's just keep it real.
Well, that's true.
That's what y'all niggas do. I see you niggas. That's why fat white girls and fat Asian girls, they love to see you niggas come around with that dick, because y'all will fuck everything these other races of niggas don't want. Fat white girls, fat Asian girls, give them to the black men. You niggas will fuck them till they can't fucking sit no damn more. Hold on. Let me get shout outs real quick, Steve. How many callers we got?
One, sir.
One, okay. Let me do this real quick. Shout out to Natty Nate, DC, Al Cheddar. I'm not training other from you grown being to act right. Black women want all this stuff from men first before submission. Other women are not so average. True. That guy. Shout out to you, player, Mr. Old School Writer, JJ Redwood, Howard Cooper. All right. Oh, I shout out my man LAR Moon. He dropped $15 on me last show. Okay, let's get the lights up, niggas. and y'all keep the fucking super chats coming on. You niggas know. See, O'Shea, hold on. O'Shea, the second funniest dude on YouTube, was next to me. Don't nobody know you, bitch ass nigga. Shut the fuck up. Steve, bring the call on.
All right, Eric, 111. What's your name? What's your question?
Oh my God, fuckery. How long did he wait for that?
He waited 35 minutes, sir.
Okay, hang up on him, please.
All right, he's gone.
Okay, you guys call in. Somebody with some goddamn sense, because we can't call you back. If you call in, talk your shit, we got your number, we will call you back. Shout out to that guy for the $2 super chat. Let's go back to this thing, the Jemelle shit, Steve, because we've been rocking on this, and we can carry. You guys call in 515-605-9373. Okay, what about these guys who are caping for Jemele Hill? Okay, because these are going to be the same niggas that are going to be caping for Colin Kaepernick. I had one nigga come on. I shared your post today. You had one nigga that was mad at me for that, talking about that was a cornball shit. You have these black people, man. You niggas kill me with this supporting shit that don't make no sense. Like, this is why I cannot take you, some of you niggas, that serious, because y'all will support fuckery, but that don't mean anything. Steve, what's going on with these black liberals, these Jemele Hill supporters that want her to be able to do whatever the fuck she want to do without getting in trouble? What's up with these niggas?
Well, okay, and 313, we'll get you in a second. Well, this is the problem, O'Shea, I was saying before.
Motherfucking
right. Most black men do not have the confidence enough to get beautiful women. So what they will do is they are either scrape the bottom of the barrel, or what they will do is exactly what you just said. See, in their eyes, they think by quote unquote protecting the black woman or defending the black woman, it is going to be an easier route for them to get a certain black woman that they've been trying to go after all this time. Because if they agree with what you're saying, O'Shea, and the woman that they have friended that they're trying to fuck sees that they agreed, then they're not going to have chances. And that's the problem with, and then here, you ready? Most black men who do this stuff. Because most black men who do this stuff, they don't really give a fuck what's really going on with Jemele Hill and all this other stuff. Right. All they care about is how they're going to be seen by either other black people or black women. So they're doing it for two reasons. Number one, they're afraid to stand out on their own, so they want to follow the crowd. Or number two, they're doing it because they think that by dogging out and protecting dogging out guys like me or the O'Sheas of the world who posted that post, calling it cornball and other stuff, he's going to get cookie points from black women, and that's going to give him a better shot at getting a pussy. Because all they're doing is this shit is to get pussy. That's all they're doing. They're not doing that shit because they give a fuck about Jemele and all this other shit. They're doing it because they're going to pick up. What did I tell you, O'Shea? What did I tell you? These motherfuckers will fucking save the whales, the dolphins, and the platypuses if it involves them putting their dick in a black woman. That's what they do, and that's why they fucking weak, and that's why they don't get respect. We do have a call, sir.
Okay, let's bring the caller on.
All right, area code 313, sir. What's your question or comment, sir?
Hey, it's Cupcake Larry. How you doing?
Oh, shit. It's Cupcake Larry, everybody.
Cupcake Larry. Play the goddamn music, man.
Hold on, Larry. You know I got to get you, dog. Hold
Play
on.
the music.
We didn't even know you was going to come in, dog. Hold on, man. Damn, dog. Larry, I should have known that was your ass. All right, here you go. Cupcake Larry intro music, guys.
Somewhere deep down in my heart, I still love you.
Cupcake Larry, Cupcake Larry, Cupcake Larry, Cupcake Larry, Cupcake Larry, Cupcake Larry.
Motherfucking Cupcake. What's up, Cupcake Larry, man?
Hey, man, I'm all right, man. Just putting a good-ass day's work on my day off. I was just calling to let you know. Hold on, it was a cop right got me. Hold on a second.
What's that nigga doing?
It was a cop right on my ass.
He's got a gun. He's got a gun.
No.
I just fucking with you, Cupcake.
Okay. Yeah, sir. Hey, I just want you to know, man, back my mama raised me telling me that you need to look at the heart of a woman
Yes.
because beauty is only skin deep. That's what my mama used to say to me. And I used to get ugly girls as long as they had a nice body on it. And I was like, look at their heart, because, you know, they was easy to get. But, you know, as I got older, I realized, hell, if I'm going to be stressed out about, stressed out over a woman, it ain't going to be no pretty. I mean, it ain't going to be no other one. It's going to be a pretty one. But then as I got started to mature even further, I realized I ain't taking shit off none of these bitches. And I'm going to refer to that video you uploaded to YouTube yesterday called White Training 101. And that's how I feel. You know, I just got off work because I got this little carpet cleaning business. I just got one job. You know, my dinner and my lunch for the next 2 days is cooked already by my wife at home. All pretty motherfucking ready for that. You know, so you were absolutely right. Standards. They need to tell a woman up front what they're going to deal with, what they're not going to deal with, how it's going to be. And a woman will respect that. Well, things a lot of guys not gaining and not having initially is respect for a woman.
Cupcake.
So they need, and the reason why they don't have that
Cupcake.
is because they don't respect them.
Cupcake.
Yeah.
All right, I had to cut you because we know I always say
Yeah.
like the long-winded. Look, Cupcake, here's the thing now.
Yeah.
The thing is, you're absolutely right. But here's the problem with the black man, especially the one that is raised by a single mother. They don't know their value and worth. So what they do is they backdoor and lie to these women, number one, and they try to become pro-black because they think that's the fastest way to get pussy. Number three, they try to play daddy to her kids, thinking that's fastest way to get pussy. And then they get mad when she fucks the asshole that puts her in line. That's what they always get. They don't have standards, Larry. They don't, man. O'Shea?
Yep. They don't.
Yeah, and shout out to Darrell. You know what? We gotta talk about you pro-black niggas tonight too. I definitely agree. You shines out there, the pro-black niggas. It's true. You definitely got your guys caping. There's a lot of pro-black dudes caping for Jemelle Hill right now. But see, what I want to talk about after this is there's a consequence for all black men when you validate women that are being disrespectful to other men, even if they're white men. It comes back on you. But shout out to Cupcake Larry calling in.
We'll throw you back in, Larry, because we got other calls, brother.
Okay, how many calls we got, Steve?
All right. Hey, man, have a good night, man. I'm going to keep watching.
Thank you, Cupcake.
How many calls we got, Steve?
We got 717 who hit the button. He wants to talk.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me do this real quick. We have 225 people watching. All right, let's get the likes up, brothers. We have 100 more people that can like the video. I really appreciate you. If you're new to this channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Wow, man, the super chat's been really coming in. My man, let's see here, Darrell Brown. I knew you had some money, nigga. Dr. Pimpin. Shout out to you, that guy, Mr. Clyde, at $2. Hey, man, listen. I appreciate everything that you guys have done, man, for the Negro Manosphere and what you guys do for me and Steve. Them $2 and $3 super chats, hey, them motherfuckers add up. So what I want to say is, if you haven't donated over here, go ahead, man, and get involved in the super chat. And if you need a little, well, I don't know if I want to do it, put your email down there. We'll send you the How to Stop Simping in 24 Hours ebook for free. And then when we get the ebook, you'll see what we do. We have another ebook that's coming in 2 weeks, right? It's going to go to the Patreons and super chatters only for right now, right? Because we want to take care of the people that have been taking care of us. So like I said, guys, like the video. If you haven't got the How to Stop Simping in 24 Hours ebook, drop your email, do that, right? And like I said, brothers who haven't ever gotten to the super chat game, go ahead and support us, right? Because we're a black male show, right? The Brother Pill Podcast. We have black male media, the negromanosphere.com. And I'm proud to report today we got 24,921 page views, 9,000 sessions, 8,537 unique visitors. We had 84.6% new visitors that came to our site for the first time today, according to Google Analytics. So, brothers, the word is getting out there, right? And we have ranked now 40,000 in Alexa in the country of Nigeria because of the support you guys give us. So we're getting into another market. We're getting ready to contact other brothers that we can, put on the forum and bring onto the show and stuff like that. That's with your help, okay? So we appreciate you guys. Let's bring on the callers, Steve.
Yeah, but this motherfucker want to talk about Steve or find a way to blame single mothers. Bitch, call into the show. Call into the show because you sound like mom told you to say that shit, cake. All right, anyway, area code 717, sir. What's your name? We calling from, sir?
Hey, what's going on? My name is David Little. I know I've been a long time subscriber to the Negro Manosphere. Yo, shout out to you guys, man. Y'all guys have been like the unofficial fathers that I haven't had in a long time. So my dad's a big time sim. But at the same time, yeah, I agree with y'all guys. I agree with a lot y'all saying. But when I was younger, or even now, I used to simp out to white girls because I used to get rejected hard by black women. You know what I mean? I don't know if Steve knows what I mean about that.
Well, I never got rejected by black women. I just got hit by a ketchup bottle by one. But no, I know a lot of my clients who date out of their race. They because they had a smart education, they spoke the King's English. Most black women didn't want to deal with them. They wanted to deal with the Pookies and Ray Rays. But please continue, sir.
Yeah, but that's exactly the point I was coming at because, I used to get accused of sound like a white boy. So I lived in New York, but I was born in Bayside. Then I moved to the hood. And what happened was it was a huge disconnect. But at the same time, that's the only thing. Like, I think my first time I even had sex was with a Becky. At the same time, I was hoping to be a black lady, but you know how that worked. You know how it worked out. But at the same time, though, it's just, it's crazy out there, man. We think when we get a white girl, we got to pass to a new world. The only thing I can say about it, you could talk to them a little easier. Like, if you really want to communicate, you don't have to play, like, guessing game. I mean, all women, you probably have to, but I always found that, like, I can actually open up a little bit more. I don't know what y'all to say about that, you know what I mean?
Well, here's the thing. A lot of black men have said that they can be more themselves with white women. I've heard that. I think it's true. I think it's really true on average. I think that's the truth. What do you think, Steve?
Well, I think, yeah, I got a lot of clients who deal with that. Here's the thing. They want to love. Okay, a lot of my black clients that go outside of their race do everything they possibly can to be with a black woman. And if they get a black woman, they will do things like buy her flowers. And they will say, well, when I bought her the flowers, instead of her saying thank you, she would say, well, why you give me these flowers? Why? What's the problem? What you give me these flowers for? You cheating on me, mother? That's what they would get. Or they do something nice. They will always get browbeaten and beaten down and beaten down and beaten down to a point where they're like, okay, you know what? I have friends and some of my friends are non-black and they kind of tell me maybe you should like try to go on the other side and see how it is. They dip their toe in the water and then they're like, wow, it's like I say, you open this door and it's like nothing you've ever seen before because all your life, these black men have been browbeaten. So they expect that to happen from other races of women. But when they do nice, kind gestures, they get shocked when they get a thank you and a hug, or you didn't have to do that, or I appreciate you for that, and thank you. So I'm not saying that black women don't say thank you, but it's always, I've always heard from them, it comes with an attitude. Maybe 717 can.
Yes. So. And that's what I was about to hit on. Like my sister's, my brother-in-law's girlfriend, I made an off-the-cuff comment and said, why are you always angry? I said, we're having a happy time. Why are you perpetually angry? I love my sisters, but they're all, every walk I've noticed, they always have this perpetual anger. And, I want to do right by them. I want to at least let them have a happy day, do something. Let's enjoy ourselves. But there's either something going on or some problem, this and that. You can't say this. You didn't say that. What's going on? Why are you not saying this? The other, I'm like, I don't need all this.
So that's what you get. Just the browbeating and they just can't understand why they're getting that, O'Shea.
Okay, let me say this real quick. Okay, and guys, call in because we're going to talk a little bit about this more than the Jemele Hill thing. We talk about a little bit. Let's kind of stay more on this. I think this is a good topic. Here's how I feel with black men, right? Black men, I think all of us have a mind when we are young, man. Like our first attraction is to a black chick, right? Because black women when they're together, man, hey, dog, they're fine, man. To me at least, like I have a natural affinity, for black women. The problem is that for some of us, you kind of got to get in where you fit in, man. Because black women, they have like a standard that they can't even keep for themselves, right? Like that's one problem with black women is they want the brothers to be up here when they're not up there, but yet they still want to maintain that. And see, what happens is black men are not so loyal to black women that we're not gonna see a white chick that looks good not want to fuck her. So what happens is this: what a black man is gonna do is take a black woman's body type and try to transpose it on another race. And a white woman with a black woman's body type, or an Asian woman or a Mexican woman is gonna get a nigga's dick just as hard, if not harder, than with a black chick. And so what ends up happening is, and even for some brothers, they don't even need a big ass. They don't need big titties, man. A lot of dudes have black men are very indifferent. They don't have a certain, particular type. So what ends up happening is a lot of these black dudes, end up going to white women and dating them. And I'm sure white women want to know, why are you not with a black chick? And this is where you get those conversations where black dudes start telling the truth to white women about black women. And white women know this to be true because white women deal with black women too at work. White women deal with black women as you guys know, man. When you go to the stores and grocery stores and customer service jobs, the black women, man, are very rude. They can be, they can be very. Everybody's press 1 if you ever had a black woman customer service rep. Like if you call in and a black woman answers the phone, you're like, fuck. Oh, I gotta deal with this bitch.
I just had that today, dog.
Yeah, every white women. When they know most black women, they know that what black men are saying about black women is true. They know that. So they're going to vindicate it. But I think the problem here is we have so many brothers who are just running over the white chicks and just like, oh, I want you to save me. Damn, I'm just, I'm so glad to be over here. You saved me from these evil black chicks. I think a lot of that goes on too. A lot of that has to go on, man. I think a lot of that goes on.
Okay, well, okay. This is the odd thing, O'Shea, and I think about this. We cool.
Yeah.
I know well enough. I know you, and like I say, I don't know we don't know black men all over this planet. We don't know none of we don't know them like we know each other, right? But isn't it odd that all of them say that when they get with black women, they feel unappreciated, unwanted. They feel that black women are aggressive, that black women are strong-headed, too independent, that black women are masculine, that black women expect too much, that black women are hot-headed and have bad attitudes. Black women don't care about their appearance and shit. Right. Black women are not as sexually open as other races. Black women's tolerance is far too low, and they don't cater to their men. Isn't it odd? 415, we'll get you in a second. Isn't it odd that we hear this from black men and we don't even know them, but it's everybody saying the same thing, and they don't even know one black man from the other? It's just odd, man.
Well, here's the thing: we got to be more specific too. Let's take my man Search for Uhuru. Shout out to Dynasty and shout out to Viper Black for the $1 Canadian donation. Hey, we appreciate all of that, brothers. Keep the motherfuckers coming, right? Y'all gonna help me get my trigger on. Dynasty, if Dynasty is here, Search for Uhuru, and to a better part, Alan Roger Curry. When we were on the show together with them, Alan Roger Curry and even Dynasty Search for Uhuru. When we were talking about black women and black men's plight, Alan and Dynasty couldn't, they're like, what are you talking about? That's never happened to me, right? In the case of Dynast, you were an all-American running back, right? You know, model, you know, you lived in Hollywood, 4% body fat, you know, you were a track star at University of Georgia. Allen Roger Curry, you know, you always been a ladies' man. So when it comes to these dudes who are exceptionally good looking to black women or have some sort of like status, they get treated well. Like Derek Jackson, Andrew Ramirez Jordan, those kind of dudes, man, they don't never have any problems on a black chick based off of how they look or because black women find them attractive. So they get all the wifey treatment stuff, right? So they don't, so like Dynast can't even relate to some of the things that we're talking about. It just never happened to him.
Oh, okay. We have two calls in Cuba.
We'll get to it. But what I'm saying is most black dudes who have those gripes about black women for the most part are guys, and I'm not saying that they're not attractive because, you know, a black woman could find you attractive, but if she feels that you're lame, she ain't gonna fuck you. You know, they could be dudes who are maybe short or something like that. So the guys who don't get the sexual favors that a white woman, because a white woman, she looks at other things. She looks at a little more at your potential, your work ethic, you know, because she has a dad, so she can kind of compare you to him. White women judge men on a different scale than black women do. Black women is more about what you look like, how, you know, what your status is, not on your potential. So a lot of guys who have these issues with black women not fucking them are the guys that black women typically wouldn't want to fuck. And if they fuck you, they ain't gonna fuck you that long, no way. So the only type of dudes who get really good sexual treatment from black women are the dudes who black women feel that they are sexually attractive or have some sort of status. The other niggas who don't feel like that, and when they go to white women who more appreciate them or Asian women that appreciate them, they get it based more off their potential. That's why I think a lot of brothers like dealing with non-black women, because those women see those good traits that black women don't see. Let's bring on the caller, Steve.
Well, wait. I will. 1 second. Now, I want to say something real quick.
Okay.
The difference between Derek Jackson and Dynast and Allen are like water, like two sides of different spectrum. Two different sides of the spectrum. Gentlemen like Dynast and Allen Roger Curry, the reason they fuck black women and get black women is because they don't put up with the bullshit that the regular guy puts up with. They will stop that shit at the door before he even comes in the house. So they can get black women. They can easily have black women. They will never have a problem with any woman of any race or any nationality because they're men and they stand on their principles. That's on that side.
But I'm not saying that, but black women also find them very sexually attractive too, probably. And that helps.
Sexually attractive when you check. You're right. Looks have some part in this, but also
a lot with black chicks, dude. That's the most important thing.
When you can check see, black women don't like nice. They don't like kind gestures. They like most black women. And again, this is from clients of mine. They love to be put in their place, not hit or shook or anything. I'm talking about a black man that tells that motherfucker, this is what the fuck is going on. You'll respect him and want him more because most of these soft cake ass black men who raised by mom don't have a spine and don't have a backbone. And that's why black women treat him like a bunch of bitches on one side, O'Shea. But on the other side, you have Derek Jackson. Derek Jackson is the guy that is pandering, lying, and catering and telling these women all these lies about how special and how important they are being a single mother with all these kids and all that other shit. That's why black women like him.
You're missing the point, though. The thing is, the reason why Derek Jackson can do that is because he's using his looks. See, the thing about it is this, Steve. Black women, if they're not attracted to you, they don't give a fuck about you putting them in their place. They're going to be wanting to put in their place by a nigga that they want to fuck. That's how black women think. So a guy like Derek Jackson, of course he can do whatever he wants. For example, if I was pandering to black women like Derek Jackson, I can't do what he does. Do you know why? I don't look like Derek Jackson. I don't like Angel Ramirez. That's why the dating coaches and the guys who pander to black women, these women find them very sexually attractive. That's what happens.
Attraction doesn't come from the look. Look, the looks will get you to the door, but your behaviors will get you inside, O'Shea. Yes, looks are important, but you know, there's a lot of good-looking, simpy-ass guys out there.
That's true.
Yeah, so it's okay. We got 2 calls, but I mean,
what I'm saying is they still gonna do. If a black woman doesn't find you attractive, she doesn't give a fuck about nothing else. She's not gonna fuck with you.
Listen,
that's how they think, bro. That's just what it is. These guys here, they know what I'm talking about. Black women, if they don't find you attractive, who gives a fuck about your principles or what you stand on? They don't give a fuck. They ain't gonna listen to you.
I disagree. We got 2 calls, sir.
Okay, bring the call.
All right, area code 415. You're up. What's your question, sir?
Oh, hey, it's Maurice. I just wanted to say I see what O'Shea's saying about the looks, because let's be honest, when a guy comes in and he's trying to talk to a girl, if he's ugly, he's a creep, rapist. If he's attractive, handsome, then, you know, I mean, she gets swept off her feet. I think that, yes, the personality gets you in and gets you all set up, but getting in the door is really, I think, probably the biggest part. And with black women, they do want somebody to, to be masculine with them, because they are masculine themselves. They want somebody to dominate them way more than they try to dominate you. I just gotta say, I think looks, if it was a half split, I would say looks would be 51 and personality would be 49%.
But caller,
Okay.
I see what you're saying, caller, but understand this. If that was the case, then the good-looking, spineless, ballless guys would be fucking a lot of black women. It doesn't happen that way, because what you got to understand is, regardless if you look good or you look ugly, the thing about women is they're going to test to see what kind of man you are at the end of the day. It doesn't matter how you look. Now, again, don't get me wrong. If you look good, yes, we love beautiful things. I'm shallow. I don't like fat women. I like beautiful women. I can admit that shit for me. I love beautiful things. But what women always do is that they test to see what kind of man you are. And depending on that test, that's where they're going to place you. So if you look good, that's going to attract her, sir. But when she tests to see what kind of man you are, and you're apologizing, you're compromising, you're giving her your balls, you're saying sorry and all that shit, she's not going to want you, because that's not what they're attracted to. They like motherfuckers that's hardcore. Look, can't have a little good looks to them or edge to them, but still, they want a motherfucker that can put them in their place when it's time to put them in their place. And just because you look good doesn't mean you a man, though. O'Shea?
That's true.
Okay, so here's the thing. I'm not saying, and shout out to Richard, man. Woo! $50. O'Shea telling the truth that had to donate today. Appreciate you. Hey, some of you other Negroes, man, go head on, man. This is your time. Put some empty condom wrappers in the goddamn offering plate, man. I appreciate you. So this is what I want to say. I'm not saying that black women only like looks. I'm not saying they don't like personality. Hell, I'm an ugly nigga. What up? What up, Donovan Sharp? Donovan Sharp's in the building. Let me make him a moderator. Listen, I'm an ugly nigga, and I pull women who look really good all the time. I mean, of course, I'm very talented and I'm very bright and I'm very funny. You know me, I'm an exception to the rule.
No, you're not. No, don't try that bullshit. Don't try that.
Hey! What did I say, nigga, about myself? You let me compliment my motherfucking self, nigga. Hey, I'll kick you off this goddamn.
O'Shea, you know.
Hold on, man. Let me get you bragging on myself, nigga. When you be bragging on your goddamn rooms and shit you got in your goddamn house, I don't cut your ass off when you talking shit about yourself. Let me talk shit about let me make myself feel good, motherfucker. Listen, I'm very talented with these fucking bitches, okay? Talented. T-A-lented, nigga. Okay, now back to that. Just let us say this. Okay, but in all seriousness, I'm not saying that looks are not the most important. With black women, looks are gonna lead. See, here goes that fuck shit. So I'm not, and I'm saying that all women are the same, but on average, dude, on average, that's why you will never hardly find an ugly dude with good-looking black woman, unless that motherfucker is paying a lot of bills. You're not gonna find too many good-looking black women with ugly niggas. It don't work that way, unless them dudes got money.
No, it's not true.
Drew, tell me the last time you seen a hella ugly ass nigga with a fine ass black chick that nigga that wasn't rich or something. You don't see that shit.
As soon as they put the black woman in check, her pussy getting wet, dog. They love dominant men. All women.
What I asked you is, when's the last time that you seen a super ugly motherfucker with a dude that didn't look good with a nice looking black chick? That shit don't happen. It's impossible to find. If you find that shit, let me know. Capture it, send a picture to me or Steve. We'll put our Facebooks on there.
It does, O'Shea. It does happen. I'm telling you, O'Shea. Not the looks, it's the behavior. But we do have 3 callers, man.
Okay, hold on a second, dog. I gotta shout people out. My man Julian Brown, longtime supporter of the show on the Patreon. Love you, bro. Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody, man. We got my man Donovan Sharp in here, senior writer over at the Black Juggernaut. Yeah, that shit is lit, man. It's on my second channel, 276 watching right now. Hey, you niggas, do me a favor, okay? Get the likes up. We need you niggas to get the likes up. Put the collard green sandwiches down. All right, put the hot sauce down. You niggas know when you come over to the goddamn podcast to get the likes up, right? You know, this is the brother. We got 2 podcasts, the Brother Peel and me and Donovan show. This is a nightly show. We do this shit like 85 times a week. Get the likes up. We appreciate all the support. Hottest shit in Black YouTube right now. Okay, let's go ahead and bring the caller on, Steve.
All right, we got 111, then 202, then 682 in that order. 111
must be some fucking.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, how are you?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
All right. This is Stammering Benny. And
What up, dog?
I want to say that I'm glad Jemelle Hill got suspended.
I am too.
Again. She deserved to be suspended. And that hopefully during the suspension she can realize that, hey, maybe ESPN is not for her, and maybe she could do her own platform. You know?
Okay.
Because ESPN is a waste of time, and I mean for her. But my thing is this: you know, if she continues to make disparaging remarks through social media about politics, she's gonna get fired from her job. That's gonna hurt her reputation. So it'd be best for her to save her face and do her own platform. She has the money, she has the talent. She should do her own platform.
Steve, what do you have to say about that?
Well, okay, thank you, caller. Appreciate that. The call. Well, no, again, this is the problem with I agree with him. Here's the problem with black people. They don't understand your job is your job. Who gives a fuck what you think politically? Don't bring your politics to work. Period. That's the problem with you motherfuckers. But what's even worse is that you motherfuckers want to be all political, but when it comes to taking a knee, you bitches ain't at your job taking a knee. You want to be all, I'm hardcore political, but when you get your job in front of that white man, you shut the fuck up and do your motherfucking job. Stop bringing politics to fucking work. Do your fucking job and try to grow in the company and move up instead of sitting around in huddles, running your fucking mouth and not doing any goddamn work, then getting mad at the white or Spanish or Asian dude that gets the promotion above you. Then that's an easy reason for you to blame him or the man because your lazy ass ain't doing shit.
Well, see, let's talk about that real quick, Steve. And here's the thing: this whole thing, a lot of black dudes are supporting Jemele Hill. Here's what happens, dog. Now, typically, what Steve said and Donovan said the same thing. We've all kind of said the same thing. Black women will show precedence to white men because the white men have the jobs and the white men have the companies and the Jewish men. Now, here's when you know it's fucked up. As a black man, you should want Jemele Hill and black women to have some respect or a lot of respect for where they work. Because I'm gonna tell you this, when you encourage them to disrespect their white bosses, rest assured, you have no chance of ever getting any respect for them respecting you. If they not respecting their white bosses who pay them, and you niggas don't have an ESPN, and you niggas don't have a Disney, I mean, you niggas don't have a chance, nigga. You know, this is what we got to talk about. So you saying black men who feel like she should get, I support her. What up, Ted? I support her, what she's saying. Dog, listen, there's even going to be even less respect for you. And like I said, the way that black women treat white men is going to be a very great indicator of how they're going to treat your black cats. Trust me, it's going to get even worse for you. It's going to get even worse. You know, so if you're on Jemele Hill's bandwagon supporting her, trust me, we are next. Okay, if they already don't respect us, trust me, dude, it's going to even get worse. All right, so I just want to let you know that. Bring on the next caller, Steve. You want?
And I want to say real quick, you black people got to think, and O'Shea is telling y'all something that y'all don't want to hear. See, when Jemele Hill does that, that's what they see when you go to that interview. When you sit in front of there, you sit in front of across from that white man that has a choice of giving you that job. What do you think they're going to think about? They're going to think about all the shit she's doing and say to themselves, do I want this kind of activity at my job? Or do I want to take that white or Spanish or that other individual who's not going to cause no fucking mischief and do what the fuck they're supposed to do? So if y'all want to, y'all need to look at the bigger picture when it comes to this shit. Area code 202 from my hometown, Washington, D.C. What's your name?
DC in the building.
Hey.
What's up, Steve? What's going on, Steve? What's up,
DMV,
okay?
baby.
What's up, man? Who's this?
It's your boy. This is Akatun that used to be subscribed to my channel.
Oh, what's up, dog? Did you get your channels back?
Yeah, I'm back. It's Akatun Day Coyote Nation now.
What's up, fam? Good to see you back, pimping. You was on the climb, man, on YouTube for a minute.
Yeah, I'm back. No, I'm back. Everything's back to where it was, O'Shea. Check out the new channel. I'm gonna send you a link, okay?
Okay, send me a link. We gotta have you on the show one day, dog. Get your numbers back up and shit.
Okay, yeah, thank you, man. And I just wanted to tell Steve, man, what's up, Steve? I was on your face. I was a member of your Facebook page when you had the man. Well, I forgot what it was called, but you had a Facebook page.
The
and
Man
I used
Mindset.
to, you know, hello.
Yeah, we hear you. Yeah, what's going on? Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, Steve, I used to be a member of your Facebook page back in the day.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, man, and I used to I kind of got out of control with the posting on your site, and we had a little exchange or whatever. I just wanted to apologize to you for that, man.
Oh, okay. I don't remember. That's cool.
You
Yeah,
know,
but that's no problem.
Well, you know how you are, man. You don't take no shit. You know how you are. I'm
just a man, dog. So yeah.
No, what I was saying is I agree completely with you, Steve, man. I think O'Shea is a little bit off on this one. I think that what you're saying about looks not mattering is completely 100% true. I don't think looks matter at all to sisters, man.
They don't.
I think that because I'm in D.C. and D.C. is like a microcosm of the whole black world because we're like Chocolate City. So if you see it in D.C., you're gonna see it everywhere else. So what really happens is in the neighborhoods where the black people live at, you see a lot of guys that are not attractive or not Derek Jackson, not good looking, with the finest of the women. They got the finest women because he may be, a tough guy on the street. He may have grew up in the hood, grew up on the streets, and he know the game. So he know to put her in her place. He know not to take no shit off her. He know to treat her like a puppy. You got to kind of treat women like puppies a little bit, like. You know what I'm saying? Like, let her follow you. You lead. You know what I'm saying? And they got that natural game. So I think O'Shea's a little bit off thinking that, looks mean anything. Walk around Pentagon City or PG Plaza for 20, 30 minutes. You ain't going to see nothing but dudes that are not typically attractive black men with fine-ass black women.
Yes.
Iverson Mall, they closed that down. Well, I think they closed that down.
Yeah, I'm old, but I used to see that.
Anymore.
Yeah, I used to see that when I was in D.C. That's what I'm trying to tell O'Shea. When I was in D.C., Baltimore, all up and down, all them down to DMV, that's what you saw. Ugly dudes, and I don't even like to judge. I'm not here to judge dudes. I'm saying less attractive. No, okay, there was a time in my time where the light-skinned, what's that mother? Chris Williams, what's that motherfucking name?
Yeah.
Do you want to one? What's that motherfucking name?
I'll be sure.
Yeah.
I'll be sure.
Them light-skinned dudes. Hey, the black women thought they were hot and they wanted to sleep with them, but they always ended up with that thug motherfucker that would, unfortunately, some of them would shake the shit out of a bitch, but they would not put up with any shit from these women. That's the problem with our black men. They don't have any standards. That's why they're not getting the black women, O'Shea. It doesn't matter how you look.
that's not a problem with our black men because the dudes I hang around with, you know, I hang around with like a kind of like when I'm more to myself now. I'm on my lone wolf shit, but when I did hang around guys, other men, they were kind of like from that cloth, like that single mother, black mothers. They hated women. They really like had a deep-seated disgust for women, really, to their core, and they got all the women.
Yeah, well, that's what we're saying, man. So
you know what I'm saying?
Let me weigh in on this real quick.
They got all the women. The dudes that wanted to like you know, like you say, buy them roses or tell them how cute they was. Black women do not want to hear that. They give a black woman. Here's goes something that you should tell your audience to do. Tell them to go up to the first black woman they see and give her a compliment and see how good that turned out for them.
Yeah.
Well, let me, go ahead and put the call on me. Thanks for calling. Let me just say this real quick.
All right, thank you, DC. Thank you, DC.
Here's the thing, dog. When you guys are saying is, you guys are mentioning, okay, we're talking about black women will take good looks, okay? But what you guys do is you mention something else that replaces the look, okay? And it's true in the animal kingdom. The guy who is typically the toughest or the ringleader in the group, or the guy could be a dope dealer or a thug or something like that. Of course, black women will deal with those archetypes. But again, it's a dude that has status in another way. You're not removing the fact that these guys who are hood tough guys, who other dudes probably fear them, these guys have money. Of course, if they got something to make up for the shit, they have alpha male tendencies. Well, yeah, it's, you know, black women will go for that. But what I'm talking about is, if you don't have the good looks, you better have something else. That's the thing. And so that's what I'm saying is what you guys are not getting with these shines. I'm trying to tell you niggas this, is that if those dudes who are walking around with fine black women, I told you niggas, them niggas ain't broke. Ain't no fine black women walking around with no broke, dusty nigga in DC Plaza, in Pentagon City. I'm gonna tell you why. I went to Howard University. Do you know how many niggas got money in DC? Tons of niggas that got money in DC. Niggas, PG County, one of the richest fucking areas, black neighborhoods in the fucking country. If you got a fine bitch in DC, I know how DC niggas are. DC niggas is on your chick. If your chick ain't got no money, if you ain't got no money out there, niggas in DC got plenty money. Not only do you got dope dealers, you got niggas working for the government that got money. You got smart niggas that got money. And all the niggas like big ass, juicy asses. DC is an area where niggas come from all across the damn country to live and make big money at. So if your girl look good and you ain't got no money, some nigga is going to take your bitch out there, straight up and down. Cause them niggas got game too. Them niggas know how to holler too. And DC niggas will holler at you in front of your girl and have a gun on them and want you to say something. Bust your fucking head right there on Georgia Avenue. I seen it. What I'm saying is this. If you're going to be a nigga that's ugly and you walking in the mall in Pentagon City, I bet you buying that bitch something. You might have her in place. You might be checking her, but you got some money in your pocket. You doing something. I'm telling you, man, black women for the most part, they ain't fucking with no ugly niggas that ain't got no money. For the most, it ain't happening. Not if they fine. Now, white women might do it. That's just my opinion. And you niggas can't change that.
Calls in the queue, and this you know what this African nigga just told me? He told me I call. He said when I call, answer and don't make me wait. You believe that motherfucker said that to me?
Who said that? Bring him on, cuss his ass out.
Well, I hope he calling. Call your fucking ass in, motherfucker, so you can get some of this.
Call in, nigga. You cuss your monkey ass out.
Yeah, hurry up and call in, because we got 682 and 213 waiting in the queue, motherfucker.
Okay, go to one of them niggas. 291. God damn, there's a lot of niggas coming. Oh, let me shout out to Super Chats, man. Shout out to my man, Dr. Pimpin' again, $2. Hey, let's get some other niggas in here giving $2, man, that ain't donated before. I know you niggas is rich, man. Payday came. So if you ain't never donated, hit them $2 Super Chats, man. Let's make it rain in this bitch. Y'all support the Black Brother Brother Pill podcast. Bring them on, Steve.
All right, all right, let's it's been a while since we brought him in. Right, let's bring in area code 682.
Hey, you guys! Cut that bitch off!
Area code 682, you on with O'Shea. What's your name? We calling from, sir?
What's going on, man? This is Mr. McMillan, man, out of Dallas, Texas.
What up? I mean, I know you, dog. What's going on, man? Glad to have you on the show, bro.
Well, so yeah, I'll be super chatting a lot in there, man.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said I know you. You had to suit on.
I agree with I agree with O'Shea. I'm gonna make it quick. I agree with O'Shea and the Dean. And I'm gonna tell you, the cat that showed me the game, no offense, O'Shea. No, don't take it personal, bro.
No.
He was an ugly ass nigga from California, bro. I'm talking bro, but listen, that nigga out here, man, that nigga showed me the game, dog, and I've been on ever since.
What
But in the Dean's defense, man, conversation rule the nation. Period. Damn. And you gotta look at it, man. We out here, me and the Dean out here in Texas, man. I'm a big nigga, man. If you a big nigga in Texas, man, you winning. Period. Point blank. Am I right, Dean?
Yeah, not big, but big with attitude, big with standards, big with not putting up with bullshit.
You gotta have it.
Gotta have it.
But so man, I agree with both of y'all, man. So, you know, like I said, man, both of y'all brothers right, man. But it worked both ways, man. You gotta have confidence, man, and you gotta have a crisp mouthpiece, man. Cause, you know, when I was coming up, it wasn't no Tariq Nasheed and no MacBooks, man. It was just pure conversation, man, and pure ism, man. So, you know, I definitely agree with both of y'all, man. But me personally, me from the South, I dig more East Coast women, man. I don't really like Southern women, so. But that's it, bro.
All right, thank you. And
Shout out to Mr. McMillan, man. He always support. You can drop them $20 bombs on this motherfucker. Shout out to you, man. Hey, I agree, man. I won't say this. Conversation do rule the nation. I know that from being an ugly motherfucker. Listen, dog. It's hard to beat me on a mouth to mouth with anybody, with a woman, with on YouTube. Hey, nigga, I know how to run. I know how to talk for what I want. So I know that. I had to find it out the hard way. I found that out because I found out I was ugly. Let me tell you what happened real quick, Steve. My grandmama told me I was cute. See, this is why I hate this bitch to this day. I'm gonna kill her when I see her. Okay. She told me I looked like Martin Luther King Jr. Okay. So listen, she had me Steve, listen, she had me, don't laugh. She had me at the church and had me with some tube socks on and a suit, and then had me wearing it to school. Okay. Here I am at school with a Bible and shit, with some tube socks on and a suit. And I found out real quick that I didn't look nothing like Martin Luther King. Like a little kid told me, like, you see this book? This in your picture, y'all don't look the same. Okay, so once I found that out, and I accepted I had struggle mania. Do you know what struggle mania is, Steve?
No, I don't know.
Okay, struggle mania is when you're suffering from many different struggles at the same time. That means like you broke, you ugly, your breath stank, and all of those things are happening simultaneously. That is called struggle mania. So I was going through struggle mania, and that is when I had to find out that the only way to, David, I'll tell you in this gay shit in the chat, dog. If you call me sexy again, I'm gonna kick you out. So listen, dog, this is serious shit. So based off of my struggle mania, I had to come out with a way to overcome that. So yeah, but I noticed quick, dog, that the dudes who looked good and who women thought was hot, dog, they had an advantage, dog. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm not saying that game don't help, but if black, dog, but you gotta have superior social skills, man, if you want to really do well. At least me. And that's how I got to all the bitches that you guys see me with. Now listen, dog, y'all been in my groups. You niggas have seen me with the girl I had before. You seen the girls I hang out with in Poland. Y'all see me with no ugly bitches. But do you know how I get there? Mouthpiece, motherfucker. I be mouthpiece. I know how to talk. But I'm telling you that you have to compensate that for lack of looks. That's the thing.
Oh, Shay, you didn't have a dream. You were a motherfucking nightmare, dog. I'm sorry to say that.
You know, that's just what I'm talking about, dog. All right, bring this other motherfucker on, player.
Area code 213. Sorry for the wait. What's your question, sir?
Who the hell is this nigga?
213.
Hey, dog, don't be calling in.
I think they may. I don't know what the fuck. Okay.
How much time we got left on the show?
We have 25 minutes, sir.
25 minutes.
So we got 25 minutes. But what I'm saying is this: is that you know what? In Dr. Pimpin', if you so much of a fucking pimp, why don't you bring your little pimp bitch ass in and get on the fucking phone and stop typing? You all about the streets and the fucking track. Bring your little pimp bitch ass on the show and say what the fuck you got to say and stop typing like a little bitch. You sound like more of the trick that get the money instead of the pimp that gets the money. So gives the money. Excuse me. Fuck, man. I hate these motherfucking big.
Man, listen, dude.
Call back. I think. Let me see. I think they might have made it 213. Do you have
Call back, dude. Listen, this show is so hot right now, dog. There's so many people calling in. I know. Listen, dog. It's 265. Ugly niggas need to check out the Black Feel Up with Patrice O'Neal. Hey man, shit. Well, I already know I was up there. I ain't gotta watch that nigga. But yeah, let me just kind of talk about this, man. Let's just talk about these dudes. Again, I gotta make a call to the black people. Steve, we got any more callers right now?
Oh no, we don't call us. Guys, y'all call in. You got 24 minutes left. Call.
24 minutes, and I got an exam in the morning and shit, so I got like to do this shit all night long. This is what I want to say about you brothers, man. You see that this white girl, Tiffany Jolene, she goes public about how, pretty much she feels that, you guys are crying at her inbox about black chicks and you niggas don't want to get your shit together. Now, see, this is the reason why that you guys, I say this every show, you got to understand your spending power. Shout out to Devin McCoy. Okay? Black women, they make people respect their spending power. That's why every time black women feel offended, some company has to apologize to them. Do you think that she will ever apologize to black men for what she said? No, she's not going to apologize to black men for what she said. The reason why is because we don't have a unit. Now, imagine that was a white dude saying that about black women. Do you think that black women would not be on his ass? Dude, he would be apologizing right now. Got a call. Okay, who's the caller?
We got two of them. We got 510 and 470, sir. Which one would you like first?
470, you know who that is. Bring him in.
Oh, that's our boy. Okay, wait, let me bring in 510 before we hear old boy.
Okay, let's bring on 510.
What's your question? What's your name, sir?
Hey, this is Mr. Research. I got a quick statement. I got a question. Here's the thing I'm not understanding about our black male community.
Okay.
Where's the strength? Where's the I'm more important than these females are? Where's that? You got too many dudes, man, that are sitting here, and because the white chick don't agree with them, they feel they got to emotionally get upset. Here's a question.
Wait. Before you question, let's give you an answer to your first statement. You said the key word emotion. And who teaches these boys emotions the best, sir?
Oh, of course, the women,
okay,
the mothers.
There you go. Sorry.
The mothers.
Okay.
Men are supposed to be logical and calculated.
There you go. Okay.
Calculated and logical.
What's your question, sir?
All right, so here's the question. And this just blows the mind of quite a few people.
Right.
As much as black males feel, because one of her points, the Jolene chick, was that these dudes go to other races and then they talk bad about black females. Nobody does that more than Chinese women do to Chinese men. They talk about Chinese men terrible. But here's the question I have to ask you two, Joe. Name any black male that has benefited successfully when he got with a white chick.
Steve Dean.
What do you mean benefited successfully? What do you mean?
You know what successfully means?
Yeah,
meaning that it advanced him.
Well, but sir, it's not white. It's not the chick that's supposed to advance a man. He's supposed to advance himself. It's not
right.
So,
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. So in closing, I'm going to say this. You're absolutely right. That is the answer. You're absolutely right. So in closing, so you guys can continue with your show, when these dudes make comments glorifying any female, black, white, European, Jupiter, you're coming from a standpoint. You're coming from a standpoint that you think this chick is going to elevate you in some type of way.
Right.
Let me say a Steve comment. You're already supposed to be elevating yourself.
Yes.
Not expecting no pink pale chick to put you to the next level. And all these chicks, just like Tim Duncan, Hainsworth, all these chicks see you, use you, and dump you back to the black community.
Well, yeah, but you always remember, just because money doesn't make you a man, but you're absolutely right. Remember, to a man, women are a perk. You know, I come first, or you never put anybody above you. They can walk beside you, they can walk behind you, but never in front of you unless you allow them to walk in front of you. So
I
you're
agree.
right.
I definitely agree.
That's all irrelevant, Steve.
No, they're just a perk. Oh, absolutely. Thank you so much, man. The lines are blowing up now, so thank you very much, big dog. We
Shout out to
appreciate
Mr. Research, man, the master teacher, man, of one of the great ones of Black YouTube. Bring on the other call, dude.
All right. Let's bring him in, man. He is Bobby. Hey, I know everybody's waiting for him.
Bobby McDowell.
Now is here to really get in our asses. Then we got other callers, O'Shea. The lines are blowing the fuck up. Bobby McDowell, talk to us, man.
Good evening, gentlemen. It's Bobby calling from Atlanta.
Bobby.
How are you doing tonight?
Hello, Bobby. How are you doing?
It's Halloween season, so O'Shea, I'd like to congratulate you on your recent acquisition of the role for American Werewolf in Poland. And let's get started about this, Jemele, that loudmouth negress. She needs to stop fucking with the Jews' money. She's fucking with the coffers, and she knows better than that. She needs to stay in her lane and shut her monkey ass up if she knows what's good for her. Do you concur, gentlemen?
I concur.
That negress needs to be more concerned. She needs to be more concerned about what's fused to her scalp, which is an amalgam of horse weave and rat hair. That's what she needs to be concerned about. And Steve, you're accustomed to buck dancing at the altar of Jerry Jones, so you agree those niggers need to stand. Steve, you concur?
Yeah,
Jerry Jones said, you niggers will stand.
I concur. He did say that, sir.
And who was that other one? Yeah. And who was Malcolm X on the phone? Who was Khalil Muhammad on the phone before me talking about he never got anything from a white woman? Once I went white, my credit was all right. Once I went white, I saw the light because I didn't have a sassy, loudmouth nigger telling me what to do. I'm sick of her size. I'm sick of her long talking. Polar prints has changed my life. Now, you gentlemen are well familiar that I'm accustomed to being pandered to by the fattest of white women, right?
Right, yes.
Yes, that's what O'Shea's saying.
Gentlemen?
That's what O'Shea's saying. Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. River Goblin, you're being very quiet as always. I'm concerned. I think that you're losing the ability to speak English.
Yes, I am.
Far too long. When hell is full, the River Goblin will walk the earth. So you hardly talk when I'm on here anymore, O'Shea.
Yeah, because I'm just trying to learn how to speak again. It's hard to, as a River Goblin.
Okay, but you seem to have tremendous difficulty grasping the English language when I call nowadays. You're almost like
I'm just practicing for Halloween and shit. That's all. That is.
I'm going to have to no, O'Shea, I'm going to have to read passages out of the Network Comic-Con to see if you can talk. The Book of the Dead.
Okay.
O'Shea?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm listening. I'm just listening to you.
Shut your fucking nigger mouth, you know. But Steve, seriously. In all seriousness, Jemele needs to shut her mouth. All right? You don't fuck with the Jews' money. You don't fuck with the coffers at the Billionaire Boys Club baby boomers. She needs to shut her nigger mouth if she knows what's good for her. She already got a mulligan. She got a once-over for calling Lord Trump a white supremacist, which he is not. He's arguably the best president we've ever had, at least in my lifetime.
Why do you say that, Bobby? Why is he the best president?
Yes, Bobby. Why do you say that, sir?
Because, unlike Obama, no, listen, gentlemen, because Obama was filled with plastic promises and hollow hope. All right, what did he do in his 8 years? What, he let fags marry? He let fags suck each other's cock at the altar? What else did he do? Name one thing he did. Name one, I implore you. Yeah, he let some fags suck each other off legally. What else did he do besides that? Huh? He dropped bombs on little children, that's what he did. With drones, he happily pressed the button and watched little children get destroyed and murdered and their limbs scattered all over third world countries. Blood is on his hands. Donald Trump would never do something like that. Never. I love you, Donald, and I stand beside you, Donald. And these niggers, these baboons and apes are going to learn to respect you, or they will pay in blood.
Bobby, are you there, sir?
Yes, Steve. I'm here, Steve.
Well,
I'm a little rattled tonight, Steve.
O'Shea says that black men mess with big fat white women. Can you expound on that real quick?
Yes.
Can you talk to him, the River Goblin, please?
Well, I capitulate to a fat white woman. I have a very, very funny story, gentlemen. Recently, I was let go from my company for something I can't divulge. I do work at a Fortune 500 company, and I drive a 300 Chrysler C. But I was let go from my company. Some say that it was something involving tax evasion, but we're not. That's neither here nor there. And one night I was at the nightclub, the discotheque, if you will, and I ran into a fat white woman with peroxide blonde hair, smoking Newports, and wearing an Adidas tracksuit. The next thing you know, I was in her bed, and I was being served the driest of chicken breasts, bland wild rice, and green bean casserole, and I was in heaven. And you know what happens when I used to have sex with white black women? When I used to have sex with those Negroes apes? They didn't do shit. They didn't cook. They didn't clean, and they didn't suck my cock.
All right, well, thank you, Bob. We appreciate that, brother. And please, can you go ahead?
All right, Tom. It's always a pleasure. Happy Halloween once again. River Goblin. Native
Yes, sir.
Punk. Right there, gentlemen. Till next time.
All right, guys, that's our boy Bobby Midtown, man. O'Shea the line. You got 5 waiting for you, sir.
5. Who's all? What's the numbers?
Oh my gosh. Okay. The numbers are you have a let's see, you have 213, you got an anonymous, you got 214, and then you got a 251, sir.
251. Let's get Bama back on this.
Alabama. So you got 214. I'm sure he's got something to say about Jemele Hill. But
Let's
you
bring
got
Bama on real quick.
Bama on real quick.
Yes, talk Bama.
Go ahead, Alabama.
Listen here, Steve. Hey, Steve. Steve, you gonna stop disrespecting Jemele Hill, all right? You hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
I knew your ass was a sellout ass nigga. I knew you was a sellout ass nigga, Steve. When you were from DC and you were in the Cowboys, you sellout ass nigga. You a sellout ass nigga. Jemele Hill, ugly motherfucker. You black, you look like a fucking olive oil milk dud, motherfucker. Ugly ass boy. Always talking about black women. That's all you ever do is talk about the black woman. That's all you ever do. Steve, you don't fuck a black woman, so why do you care what they do, Steve? All you do is talk about them. You and your little house in the prairie ass wife need to stay over there. All right? Don't play that music. Don't you play that music.
What
Don't
music?
You play that music.
Who's playing music?
Don't you play that music. Don't you play that music.
Why do you
Don't
always
play
say
that music.
nobody hears
off
music?
You turn that music off now.
What music?
Don't you turn you turn the music.
What are you talking? Nobody's
Turn
playing.
that off now.
Nobody's
Turn that off now.
dog.
Turn that off now.
Nobody's playing music, Alabama.
That African boy. That African boy came in. What's his name? I can't even say that boy, African nigga. He came in and told you, you better answer the phone. You afraid to answer that African boy number. The African boy be checking you all night. All you do, hey, stop it. Don't you play that music.
What music?
Don't you play that music, Steve.
I don't hear no music.
Don't you disrespect right now. Steve, you disrespecting me now.
Alabama, I don't hear no music.
You mad because your Cowboys can't win. That's why you mad. You sellout ass nigga. You Samuel Jackson ass nigga.
Alabama, I don't hear no music.
You a sellout. How you don't hear no music? The music playing. Every time I talk, it's that damn music.
No, chat room, y'all hear any music? They don't even hear any music. What are you talking about, Alabama? Well, we got another call, sir. He hung up. We got a call from Tennessee at 615, sir.
Okay, whoever's been
the longest is right now. The longest is 213. I think he wants to say something. 213. Do you have something to say, sir?
Yeah. What's up, Steve? Yeah, I want to say, I feel like society is just designed to hold black men back. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they've been brainwashing women. The black woman to just fuck us over, bro. How do you feel about that? I know that's a fact. But I want to know, how do you feel about that?
Okay, O'Shea, how do you feel about the black women fucking people over?
Wait, ask the question again, sir.
You asked it, you said the black woman has fucked you over. Was that the comment you had?
No, not me. The society is designed to fuck over black men in general. So that's why I feel like black women don't respect black men.
Let me say this. Okay, it's true that society is anti-male in general and really black male in particular. The reason why black men get fucked over is because black men, I hate to say it, but I'm gonna just tell the motherfucking truth. We don't give anybody an incentive to do things for us. Okay, we don't do things for ourselves. Okay, we don't really work together. We don't take advantage of the opportunities that we do have. So when you have a group that could be potentially one of the top 3 or 4 strongest groups in America as black men, you know, because we got the money, we got 20 million black men. I mean, we can say that society got their foot on our neck, man. But you know, hey, $600 billion spending power, man, and you brothers don't use that to your advantage. You know, the reason why black men are behind, man, it got a lot to do with black men themselves. You got too many black men simping, too many black men selling each other out, too many black men not sticking together. So yeah, society is going to treat you how you allow yourself to be treated. And that's what Steve says. People treat you how you want to be treated. Let me tell you like this. I'm going to say this, I'm going to shut up. Okay, there's a guy by the name of T.I. You ever heard his rapper, right? Came out of Atlanta. And T.I. was rapping, and then next thing you know, he starts saying, I'm the king of the South. I'm the king of the South. And then when you say king of the South, you say, who, T.I.? Do you know why people call T.I. the king of the South? Because he called himself that first. T.I. said, I'm the king of the South. That's what you should look at me as. I'm the king of the motherfucking South. And you ought to call me that. So people started calling him the king of the South. You know what I mean? And with black men, you know, a lot of us with that victim bullshit, dog. We feel like we can't do this. The white man got his foot on our neck and all this other bullshit. I mean, dog, you know, really, we are the sleeping giant, man. We're like that elephant that had his rope tied to the tree when he was a little baby and he pulled on it and couldn't do it. But the elephant grew all the way up and he can just snag that tree whenever he wants, but don't do it. That's us. That's us. So, I mean, black men got to blame themselves for their lack of production, their lack of fuckery, their lack of anything. Black men are doing it to themselves. So, you know, I can't blame black women for taking advantage of niggas when niggas don't do nothing for themselves. What do you expect? You know, men go out and build and do things. And, you know, like I tell black men all the time, man, you don't owe the black community nothing, but you do owe it to yourself. So.
Got the African calling in. I think the African got one.
Get that African on the phone. Cuss his ass out, too.
111 you are, but we're going to open you up. Is this you, Kawali Google? Is that you?
Fuck you, suck a dick, nigga. Fuck you, suck a dick.
Okay, well, let's go to the other 111. 111, is this you from Africa?
No, what up?
Oh, okay, I guess that motherfucker told me to suck a dick. Fuck you, bitch. All right, go ahead, man. What you got for O'Shea, man?
Look, it's 3 separate classes of black women, okay? You got the hood black woman, okay? That's separate class. They don't care how you look. It depends on how you fit in the hood and what your status is in the hood. You have a second tier black woman, which is just going to be like your middle class black woman, probably got her degree. And if you don't fit a specific standard, those are where the looks come in. So when O'Shea talking about looks, it's going to be like the middle class black woman, because the woman in the hood, the ratchet black woman, like if you got drug money and you doing well in the hood, she don't care how you look because your status is there, you know, whether you're a killer, whatever the case may be. So that's different. The middle class black woman, she got a degree. If you're not 6'5" with a Benz, she not gonna mess with you. Then you have the church black woman. The Christian black women are kind of messed up because women run the church these days. So a lot of times the messages are catered towards black women, and they're like anti-men. They're just like, look, when you go to church, if he doesn't have this, and that, he don't make $1 million, then you don't need him. God created you to be with a millionaire. So if you ain't with a millionaire, you're not in the will of God. So you deal with that third tier black woman. So, and they tend to be more vain as well. So it just really depends on what black women, of course, that you're dealing with. And then you have to look at feminism.
Okay, caller. All right, caller, but we got 7 minutes.
Well,
thank you, caller. We have 7. So, well, we thank you for that statement, man. O'Shea, what do you think about that? We have 6.
I mean, you know, we understand there are differences. You're talking about just on average. Okay, we know there's different layers to everything, dog. So what's the next caller?
Oh, yeah. I just want to let everyone know we have 5 minutes left. Y'all call in if y'all want to get in the queue. We got 7 waiting. Call in now, because in 5 minutes you won't be able to call in. So call in now. Damn, the lines are blowing up, O'Shea. Next up, you have 214. 214, what would you like to say to O'Shea?
Dr. Pimpin is in the motherfucking goddamn house, Steve. You done fucked around and goddamn me clowned on me, and I came in peace, player.
Well, you being all
You
disrespectful,
understand me?
Pimpin. I can't say.
Oh, hell no, I wasn't being motherfucking disrespectful, goddammit. I was saying that both of you niggas was right. And you want to try to clown on me, nigga. And I'm Dallas's finest. What the fuck is wrong with you, Steve, man? Bullshit. You understand me? And you don't fuck around and roll up on me trying to check me like I'm one of these bitch-made ass niggas, fool. You understand what I'm saying? I got 100 spots for every dot on your motherfucking grill, nigga. What the hell is you fucking around trying to tell a player like me, man? What's wrong with you, man? You know, you owe me a motherfucking apology, man, because I ain't came up in here disrespectful, dissing a motherfucker. I heard that little slick-ass, little side corner shit you popped out your mouth. Nigga, don't be calling in like a little, don't be typing like a little bitch. Nigga, ain't now motherfucker me whole raised up in me, man. You understand? You need to check yourself on that goofy shit, nigga. Especially if you representing these cocaine cowboys.
Yeah,
you understand
baby.
me?
I love the pimpin'.
You better represent that goddamn shit right, man. You understand what I'm saying? Because the motherfucker ain't even goddamn me standing down on that weak shit.
Tell him Pimpin'. Tell
you
him
understand
Pimpin'.
me?
No, we feel you.
I'm feeling Pimpin'. I like this caller.
He said, I love you goddamn me motherfucker me niggas, man, but I ain't taking no goddamn shit neither.
Yeah, tell him Pimpin'.
Tell him Pimpin'.
You understand what I'm talking about?
Oh shit.
Dr. motherfucking Pimpin' in the goddamn me house, man, and niggas got to get their shit together. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfucker O'Shea was saying, motherfucker, if you goddamn me doing what you need to be doing, hoes gonna be wanting to know what you doing. You did? Because you ain't got no time to be worrying about what a bitch thinking about, goddamn, but when you do step up and check a hoe, you got to goddamn step up and check a hoe proper like though, right? You did? You got to make sure you got your goddamn me front and your flash on. You dig what I'm talking about? You got to have your stand-up shit together, man. If you ain't got it together, motherfucker, then you gonna fall through the goddamn me cracks. And you understand? If you break your goddamn me back, you can't blame the bitch. Nigga, you the motherfucker that stumbled and crumbled. Right or wrong, true or false.
Man, get him, Pimpin'.
Talk, nigga. I talk back.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Talk, nigga. I talk back.
Hey, Pimpin',
Don't be charging me to the game.
I apologize for the disrespect, Pimpin'. But let me ask you a quick question.
Shit,
When's the last
don't
time
be
you had
charging me?
Hey, Pimpin',
Yeah.
when's the last time you had to smack a bitch, man? When's the last time?
Man, let me tell you something. It's like this right here. Nigga, I ain't got to do none of that motherfucking me shit. You know what I do? I just step back when the bitch is getting out of goddamn me pocket and say, ho, you fired, bitch.
Damn, wait,
just like that.
Hey, Pimpin',
you understand?
I love you, dog.
Bitch, you fired, bitch.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Because you know what this hoe gonna fuck around and do? She gonna recognize the life that she was living before me and the life that she was living with me. And she gonna be like, Daddy, why?
Hey, Pimpin', is that your number? Because I want to talk to you outside the show. Is that your number right here, Pimpin'?
Shit, nigga.
That's your number.
Shit, nigga. You see it? You
Okay.
see
I'm
it?
gonna call you.
Hey,
I got to holler at you, Pimpin'. Now, hey, I apologize. I am sorry.
Shit.
And you know what, Pimpin'?
He say, you see it?
Yes, but
There's some real motherfucking niggas out here strong, man. Yeah. Just stand silent, man.
Hey.
You know, niggas like y'all be piping the real nigga ass up. And when a nigga gets down on the scene, man, don't be coming green, man. Don't be coming with that weak shit now.
Hey.
You understand? Because a nigga gonna step down on you.
No doubt. Real quick, hold on. Hey,
yeah, man.
Y'all got two.
I love you niggas, man. I love that shit y'all niggas kicking, though.
Hold on, Pimp, 1 second. Everybody, y'all got 1 minute. Call into the show now if y'all want to get in. Call in now, because in a minute, if you're not in the queue, you won't be able to talk. But Pimpin', I want to give you respect because I respect the pimp. I didn't know you was real. So you know how niggas be writing pimping they shit.
Say,
you
say,
are the,
man, look here, man.
Respect.
You understand what I'm saying? You thought a motherfucker was gonna be a punk or some bullshit, man. I'm like, say, motherfucker, you motherfucker, man, you niggas gonna know my name today. You understand? You gonna know my name today, nigga. I don't play, nigga. Shit. I flip game. I flop game. I do things. You know what I'm saying? I'm true to things. Nigga, don't be playing with me, man.
Hey, Pimpin',
you know what I'm saying? Nigga, I'm from the motherfucking Big D. I'm from Dallas. You understand? What nigga swing and parlay up in the palace, man. You know what I'm talking about? Pimpin', man. What the fuck is wrong with these niggas? Goddamn game.
Oh, shit, Pimpin', we love you. Hey,
What is
Pimpin'.
wrong with these fools?
Oh, we love you, though. Keep
Huh?
talking. Keep telling them, Pimpin'. Tell them what's up, Pimpin'.
Shit. You know, I'm going to keep talking. Hey, man, look here. Let me tell you something, man. As long as the goddamn me bitch, goddamn me can walk, nigga, I got more goddamn me spit, more goddamn game to talk. You best to believe that shit, goddamn it, hoe. Can you goddamn me click, clock, and dance through the motherfucking me raindrops and get my motherfucking me not on fat for a real mag, bitch? Can you do it like that? Goddamn me, pimpin', mac it, mag.
You know, hey,
Holla
Pimpin'.
back,
Hey,
goddamn it.
Pimpin'.
Motherfuckers don't understand that kind of
Pimpin',
goddamn game,
I'm
man.
gonna call
Niggas
you.
don't do it like that no goddamn more, man.
No, Pimp, we gonna give you your own show, Pimpin'. I'm gonna call you. We got to talk. I need to have you. Hey, dog, I wrote your number down. After the show's over, we're gonna talk, because I need to get you on my station. We need a real motherfucker.
Say, man, pop it to me, man.
Hey,
pop it to me, man, because goddamn it, I'm damn sure ready for that kind of goddamn life, man. I'm ready for that action, man.
Hey, respect.
That's what it is. What
I
up?
apologize. No, I
Yes,
truly
sir.
am sorry, because you are the top
Thank
of the
you,
food
sir.
chain when it comes to this game, and I
Thank
humbly
you, sir.
apologize.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I appreciate your kindness. I appreciate your respect. You understand
sir.
what I'm saying?
Sorry for disrespecting
Yes,
you.
sir.
Dog, on a planetoshay@gmail.com, family. So appreciate you for coming in here supporting the show. How long you been watching the show, man?
Goddamn it, them motherfucker be rolling over like goddamn, you dig? But I'm like, no, nigga, ain't no curves around here.
Hey, no doubt, Pimpin'. All right,
ain't no
Pimpin'.
curves around here.
All right, Pimpin', we got to grab these other calls. But listen,
yeah, man.
I'm going
to
to call
you. Man. Get at me, man. Count on y'all. I ain't finna hold y'all niggas up, man. Y'all niggas gonna do you goddamn thing.
So here's the thing, Steve. Hold on. I gotta cut the short little show, man, because
we'll damn show pop it up.
All right, Pimp. Hey, we want you to be a regular caller too. But hey, write my number. Hey, go to the Man Mindset, send me a hello and your number, because we gotta talk, because we need a pimp on our station. So we're gonna work on getting you a radio show. So you call me,
yeah,
Pimp,
okay.
because I love this shit.
Bet.
I bet, Pimp. Thank you, Pimp.
So this is what we need to do, man. Thanks for the tip jar, man. Look, I gotta
leave your number up on the what's his name, man. You understand? Hey, well, since you got my number, nigga, just text me your shit.
I do.
You understand what I'm saying? And I get, nigga, just fuck with a nigga, nigga. Shit, goddamn it, you know how I get down. I get that in a minute.
All right, peace, man. So look, man, I gotta cut the show a little short, dog, because I got an exam in the morning I gotta take, so I can't be on a little bit no more longer. So I'll tell you what you guys can do, man. You guys can, Steve, don't you have a show that you about to start in a minute?
I know my show starts at the top of the hour, but we just got 7 callers. If we get these 7, we'll be done, dog.
I got only 10 minutes, dude, because I have to get to do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? So it can't go no longer than that. At 2:25, you got 10 minutes left. I'm ending the show. I don't care what. I have to go. So we gotta hurry up. It's almost 2:30 here in Poland.
Tennessee 615. What you got to say to O'Shea, sir?
Hey, my name is David T. I want to say that. O'Shea, you ugly, bro.
Okay. Your mama like it though. Get my phone. Next.
Hey, are you sure you want to talk? Hold on. You
Hold
on, O'Shea. I don't like you, but you know what? One thing I don't like is when a motherfucker want to talk shit and hang up on you. Let me bring in 773 real quick. 773, what you want to say to O'Shea?
Okay, what's going on, y'all?
773, you got anything to say? All right, we'll put you in. O'Shea, you know, I don't like you, right? But one thing I can't take is when someone calls into the show and they want to talk shit to you and want to hang up.
You don't like that shit?
I don't like that shit.
I'm sorry, but the person you called has a voice mailbox that has not been set up yet.
Oh, you lucky motherfucker. All right, let's bring the next one. I was about to get that nigga. All right, real quick. 111, what you got for O'Shea, sir?
Hey, yo, fam, that pimp nigga and Bobby and Junk Pile videos, tomorrow I'm dropping a diss track on all of them tomorrow. So what time this show starts tomorrow so they can hit his diss track? I'm dissing the pimp.
You can't diss the pimp, dog.
I'm dissing the pimp. Fuck the pimp. I don't like him. That Damon, I'm a boy, motherfucker. I don't like him. I didn't like the way he talks, so I'm dissing him tomorrow.
All right. O'Shea, you got anything to say to London?
I know, it'll start the same. Shout out to Ted Randolph. We'll start the same time tomorrow, I guess. You know what I mean? More like,
All right, tomorrow I come with a diss track. I'm dissing the pimp, Junk Pile videos, and I'm dissing what's the other guy? Bobby McTow again. I just don't like him, so I'm dissing all three of them tomorrow.
Okay, we're gonna be ready for tomorrow, dog.
All right,
thank you, man.
All right, yo, have a good day.
Thank you, brother. All right, we got two more. 111. What's your question or statement for O'Shea? 111. All right, they have nothing to say. Last but not least, does 770 have anything to say? 770, do you have a question for O'Shea?
I didn't say anything.
Okay.
Cool.
O'Shea, that's it, man. Hey, everybody, we're about to wrap things up. So
all right, so let me just do this real quick, man. Shout out to everybody. I gotta get up and pull another few hours on some material. But shout out to Ted Randolph, Devin, Eric P, 19-year-old politician said, if I lose weight, my face will look better. Probably true. I am kind of thin though, or as it is, fat face nigga. Hey man, shout out to everybody who's been supporting, man, on the super chats and the show. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you guys. We had upwards of almost 300 people watching on the pill tonight. Hey, last night's show was hilarious, man. It was hilarious. So if you guys are on Patreon or if the moderators want it, moderators or Patreons, I'll send it to you because last night's show was so epic I had to pull it. So, but this will stay up. Peace out, man. And you guys go follow Steve. Steve, you want you about to start your show at the top of the hour, right?
I'm going. Well, I sent them a Facebook link right there, guys. I will put the link to the show. We have a live show coming up at 8 on top of the hour, and the same number will be apply. If y'all guys want to get some of that game on getting these motherfucking women, okay? But anyway, we want to thank the moderators and everybody else who's been listening. We appreciate you all. O'Shea need to get some rest, as you know how they are. Without his bananas and stuff like that, he get kind of cranky and shit. So we gotta make sure he's bananas. So
all right, you guys. Peace out, man. We out.
All right, we out.